Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the featherweight bout between Damien Anderson versus Erza Elliott. And how do I feel about this one right here is I'll go low confidence Erza Elliott to beat Damien Anderson. Both solid prospects, but I just feel like Erza Elliott is just a better overall fighter right now. I feel like, again, they're both raw, both developing, but I feel like overall Erza Elliott, in my opinion, is clearly the better fighter right now. And I also feel like he's the better fighter in most areas. I feel like the main area where Damien Anderson has an advantage is, seems to have an advantage, is probably pure BJJ. And Elliott's a grappler first too, from what I'm saying. They're both grapplers first. But Erza Elliott has the more polished striking game, the more polished MMA game. So he's the better striker. I think he's the better wrestler. But Damien Anderson, the better pure BJJ. As far as if they maybe grappled in the BJJ competition, maybe gi, no gi, you probably would, you would likely give that clearly enough, or was supposedly clearly enough, because again, even that, it might not be clear that he would beat him if he did, but I would assume, or you would assume, I would assume that Damien Anderson would win there. But kickbox match, box match, we'll give that to Erza Elliott. Wrestling match, give that to Erza Elliott. And in the MMA fight, giving that to Erza Elliott. I think Damien Anderson, like his striking right now, for me, from what I'm saying, still very raw, below amateur level striking. He's a great athlete, got strength, he's in great shape, great talent, but he's still very raw in lots of ways. And I feel like his striking is still very slow, loose, labored. When I said loose, it's not loose. It's the opposite of loose, stiff, labored. And when you're striking like that, you're gonna get tired. You're subject to get tired quickly. Especially right now, it's not a problem because obviously both of them still early in their fighting guys they're supposed to beat and dominate, and they're doing that. When you start fighting better guys and that sloppy, stiff striking, you got to fight longer. Then you start to see, oh, that's why it's bad. And you start this guy's getting exhausted. Because when you run through people, you don't ever see, oh, like if I don't just run through the guy, how am I looking 10, 12 minutes into the fight? Or again, maybe 10 minutes, maybe even 9 minutes, maybe 8 minutes into the fight. Maybe even 7 minutes, maybe even as low as 6 minutes into the fight. Sometimes it could be 3 minutes into the fight. But like when you're fighting so stiff and so uneconomical with your striking, and it's like still so raw and low level, below amateur level striking, these are see like that's the issue. Like he needs to develop that more because he's going to be exhaust himself in fights early just based off how rough his striking is right now. And then grappling wise, I feel like Erza Elliott can, at the very least, I'm not saying he's going to beat purely Damien Anderson in the grappling, but I feel like at a bare minimum he can address the grappling of Damien Anderson, and then just be the cleaner, more economical fighter over the course of the fight, land better strikes, mixing the takedowns when needed, win the positional battle. And after, I feel like, again, I go back to, I feel like Damien Anderson's style is just not economical. I feel like, and also, I just feel like he's going to maybe at best come out to a hot start and fade, but realistically, I can see Erza Elliott just being ahead of him, a step or two ahead of him from the jump. It ultimately just wear Damien Anderson down, stend him, break him down, and then stop him late in the fight. I'm gonna say like a third round submission. So yeah, Damien Anderson, Erza Elliott, outworking, outsmarting, being the smoother, more polished fighter, breaking down Damien Anderson, and then submitting him in the third round. So in this one, I have Erza Elliott via third round submission.